Let's ask a true arbiter, someone who is not emotionally attached to us at all.
Oh, he's in his outfit.
He's an objective
Mike Rowe.
judge.
He's a TV host and founder of mikeroweWORKS Foundation, which is celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Mike, welcome.
Brian, I'm sorry I forgot the hat. What can I tell you? I'm on West Coast time. I forgot my pants. I'm out here without a net.
Okay. Let's keep that our secret.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, what about this?
Sure.
Florida State University is starting a new program because college kids these days are so stressed out. You've got to take part in an anti-stress program unless you're really stressed out, and they're going to say, you know what, you don't have to take it because you're too stressed.
You can opt out of a stress program if it causes anxiety?
Yes.
Yes, that
Sounds
is
like
correct. Yeah.
It's getting weird, guys. You know, I mean, I don't really know what else to say that I haven't said about the safe space mentality and the unintended consequences of ignoring sensible chronology with regard to the priorities we ought to be focused on, educating the youth. All I can say at this point is that they're an easy target, you know, and I feel like whether you call them millennials or snowflakes or whatever it is, you know, we built the safe space. You know, we're rolling out the anti-stress programs. We're the ones who are indulging talk of trauma, you know, for everyday situations. I think we're the clouds from which the snowflakes fell, and at some point we have to look at each other and say, what have we done here?
Well, the universities certainly have built up the safe space movement, and we joke about it and laugh about it, but this is serious. Our young people aren't ready to go out into the real world. They don't have skills, and in the real world there are no stress classes that you cannot take if you're stressed out. Work is stressful. You don't get to not show up for work.
Right, and I have this conversation a lot. I interview a lot of people, a lot of college graduates. My foundation focuses very specifically on learning a skill that's in demand. And there is a real disconnect when you sit down with people today who have matriculated from a four-year institution. There's an expectation, you know, and again, I don't really want to blame this group or that group, but the expectation is real, and the expectation is this. I want a job in my chosen field. I want that job to pay not just fairly, but well. And most interestingly, I would like that job to be in my zip code, like right now. I'm not really into this whole moving to where the work is. I was told this, that, and the other. So much of what you guys talk about in the morning, so much of the headlines, to me, if you walk it back, you can identify the disconnect that's happening in our educational system and the expectations that are leading to just a colossal confusion with regard to what is really happening out there. And somewhere at the root of it is the fiction of a safe space and this happy little hope that somehow or another we can mitigate our stress away by talking it through.
Right. Are we really the same country that just forged our way through the Midwest and West without even knowing if there were dinosaurs on the other side? Who did not even know if they would where lunch was coming?
The answer is no.
Or dinner?
We are not.
I mean, this is not the same
that why
country,
they went,
is it?
That's why they went west for the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
This is why I'm teaching you outdoor activities, but we want to get to...
No, but I'm just saying that, I mean, where do we get this from? Where's that attitude, that pioneering spirit?
Well, to me, it's either... It's uncertainty. We used to look at uncertainty as this thing that was similar to variety, right? It's like, I don't know what's going to happen next. And so, you know, whether you're reading a book or watching a movie or taking a trip, not knowing what's around the corner used to be part of the fun of it. Now it's stress-inducing and heavy with potential trauma, right? So that's I'm not a social anthropologist or a shrink, but that strikes me as something that's really fundamental. We've arbitraged the fun out of uncertainty.
You know, Mike, as people look toward the holiday weekend, something they could do is they could buy a pair of boots. And not just any boots, but a pair of Wolverine boots, because they are offering a limited edition of 1,000 miler boots like the one right there that you've worn on every one of your shows, and all the proceeds go to your foundation.
It's it. I got it right here.
That's it.
I've been wearing these things.
We need some of those.
I've been wearing these boots for 10 years. Thank you for bringing it up. It's the all-time shameless plug ever. But every year on Labor Day, I try and do something with a company that's like-minded. And Wolverine knows I wear their shoes, so they said, we'll do one just for mikeroweWORKS.
Right.
All the proceeds go to your foundation.
Fantastic.
So I said, awesome. They set aside 150 pairs. Thanks for bringing it up.
Hey, Mike,
awesome.
have you combined with the White House at all? Because it seems like Ivanka has the same lines you have about learning a trade and learning a skill. Have you been in contact?
Yeah, we have. And I'll tell you the bottom line for me. After 10 years of doing this, my foundation's modest. We've raised about $5 million for work ethic scholarships. And it's true. We are aligned in a lot of ways. But look, you guys know it as well as anybody. If I put the red hat on, half the country isn't going to hear me.
Of course.
And we're completely agnostic and nonpartisan at mikeroweWORKS. Anybody who's willing to learn a skill that's in demand, who can meet the rigor of our work ethic scholarship program, is somebody we want to help. So I just simply can't indulge the politics of the moment.
But
I
you
can
like the message.
talk very.
Yeah.
Getting young people
I
out
like
to
the
work,
message
so
a
that's
lot.
what's really important, especially
Yeah.
since most of them are leaving college with no skills, degrees, and degrees that are worthless and debt that they cannot pay off. So thank you for what you're doing.
Katie, 6.6 million jobs are available now. 75% of them don't require a four-year degree.
Like you said,
It's
worth
just
ethic is everything. Worth ethic is very important.
Yeah, and you need a skill, and that's what mikeroweWORKS Foundation is all about. Mike, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Good luck with those boots this weekend.
Yeah. And
I'll take it.
please wear the hat next time.
Those boots were made for plugging.
You got it.
And that's just what they did.
Indeed.
All right.
One of these days, these boots, they're going to plug all over you.
Oh, very nice.
Nicely done.
All right.
I know Nancy Sinatra. I get it.